Meet our next guest, a visionary, entrepreneur, mentor, sociologist, coach, and captivating author. She's a graduate of Covenant University and a multi-award winning entrepreneur, a top 25 entrepreneur under 25 in Nigeria. She's renowned for her brand, Solar Souls, producing quality handcrafted shoes for women, kids, and even orthopedic shoes. Adirin Shola has achieved remarkable success on Shopify with over 65,000 sessions from 57 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of applause for Omirin Adirin Shola.
My baby! Okay, thank you. First of all, no need for history.
Let me say that I was the first person on today's podcast.
Gay.
MMB Spa, which year is last year?
Last year.
I was the first.
Yes.
Clap for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you can see that she's very young. In fact, she's looking bigger than her age, and you are reading all those things. Some people are, how many? Which old woman be that? How many?
But I'm really proud of you. And I thank God for you, seeing your dedication, your consistency, regardless of, and Chidima will talk, and like most of the things that we say is the things that want to suck our blood. And you're like, girl, and you wake up the next day and Chidima might say, he's like, I want to do this one. Honestly, I love your tenacity. You're amazing. And this that is the first, it will continue to grow from strength to strength.
Amen.
And the next edition,
it's just here, December.
The next edition
Told me.
$2,500 per minute.
No problem.
If you don't pay, don't come.
Hello.
So, please put your hands together. Thank you for supporting my friend.
So, you people should bring money for us. So, first of all, the reason why I gave you this topic is, in just 1 year, I've seen you evolve so much, Derry. First, I beg no verse. Do we have anybody here that if you go US, you know go come back? Is there anybody over there? I don't. Bolu, I don't know why you are going and why are you coming back? What is here in Nigeria?
It's a lot.
What?
It's a lot. I feel like Nigeria has so much for people who care to dig for it. There's so much gold. It's just like people that go for gold and diamond. They don't find it on the surface. Not everybody is patient enough to look for the things that actually matter in this country. There are a lot of people that make legitimate cash. They make legitimate cash in Nigeria, but it's not everybody that is patient enough. There's pressure everywhere, left, right, back, pressure. Don't go. Hey, you don't have Rolls Royce. Your hair is bending one time. To be honest, I feel like you being in Nigeria, you have to be focused. There are a lot of problems to solve, and when there are problems, there's money. Only if you can think, and that's just it. So for me, I just see travel, come back, do this one, come back. There's really not.
Come and make money here.
Come go finish. Pepe, Chidexi.
Okay, so like I said, the reason why I gave you this topic, why not evolve instead, is because in just 1 year, I've seen you evolve to so many. You've become so much, Darren. It's like you don't sleep, your head. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what does evolving means to you?
So when you give me that topic, can anybody help me and check dictionary? Because I'm a teacher or I coach, so I want people to flow with me. Please, can anybody just Google what evolve means? The Cambridge Dictionary meaning. There is a word I saw while I was checking this. Please, can you check for me, Gifty, your brother? Can you check?
Your students. Do we have students in the house?
But let me check, because there was a word I found, and that word just made everything make so much sense. When you talk about evolve, some people see it as if they say that you should, I don't know, they just see it as a project, like it's so hard. But it is necessary for people who want to maximize their full potential. So it is very... Brother Papi found it.
Please don't use English to finish me.
Can I see? Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. So evolve, basic English, I can define it, but I want to use this definition. It is to develop gradually. I think the word I was looking for is gradually. So it says to develop gradually, or to make someone or something change and develop gradually. It is necessary for you to develop, but you don't develop with speed. You develop step by step, process, gradual. It's not, don't let anybody push you to do what you don't want to do because they say you should do it.
Give him back his phone.
Do you get what I mean? So evolving is basically you birthing another version. You know, some people die, some people die and they never get to experience the premium versions of themselves. I'm not talking hair, I'm not talking car. I'm talking about the version of you that can move mountains and your name will resound at the corners of the earth, regardless of your background.
You see why I brought her
Your
here?
daddy is rich, your mommy is poor, you don't have daddy, you don't have mommy, you live in one bedroom. Story. There are people who just go check, like they say, the secrets of great men are in their stories. Go and check it out. Some people don't care to dig for the gold that is on their inside. So you see them every day, you just go with the flow. I'm a secretary. I just go there. That man is, I'm going for another job. They don't care to do the deep work to actually, and like I said, gradually. But you know, you can be gradual and you can be doing rubbish.
You can be fast and be doing rubbish.
You can, because we're saying God, and somebody can say, maybe I just take it small. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want to evolve, you're evolving with intentionality on all aspects. How you appear, how you speak, what you invest your time. I'm sitting down here now. Am I watching? No offense, but I will use my old day and watch Big Brother.
Chimo, Big Brother collect bullets.
I'm sorry. I mean, you could do that at your leisure time. That's just my advice. I don't live my life based on sit down, watch this, or sit down every day, and then you watch. Before you know it, you're 30, 40, 50, 60, and you're disadvantaged. There's no need for that. I need you to see yourself as a project. I want to get to a point in my life where I will look back and I can just see that I didn't waste my time. And you'll be so happy, you'll feel so fulfilled that, now maybe this. You'll be a surprise to yourself. So basically,
I won't warn you. I know say me you can't preach here.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Can I ask my next question?
Yes.
Because you will soon say the Lord said.
Oh, sorry. We can reach that
All
side.
right.
But
So the next question, because we're gonna finish this one and they will ask, because the way you are doing is like we're in coaching.
Sorry. You used to do me like that. So
Yeah.
I'll take
Okay. So
I'll
the
take
next
it.
question is how many questions? Just. Okay. He said just. Okay. The next question is, what are some of the challenges in evolving? I know mine, but I mean, it's not about my own side today.
Okay, challenges like from the society or everything.
From you, like you said, evolving is a gradual process, right? Mm-hmm. And some people take too long. Some people, everybody have their story, but in general, let's use Nigeria as a template. What is the challenge evolving in Nigeria?
In Nigeria?
Yes, as a human being. I mean, let me tell you, if I had started this podcast in the US, I don't blow.
Yeah, no.
I lie. There's this limiting factor. Mm-hmm. So let's just use as yourself
as
right
a Nigerian
now.
In
yes,
Nigeria.
As a Nigerian in Nigeria, yes.
How do you evolve?
What are the challenges? Like, what is your challenge in
As a Nigerian.
Okay, as a person.
Yeah, because I feel, to be honest, the reason why I'm asking as a Nigerian is because you choose to see limitations where you establish them. I don't think being a Nigerian is a disadvantage, except I allow it to be a disadvantage. So I don't see that as anything. So Nigeria should not be the reason why you're not making it. Then you're doing yourself a disservice. That is not the reason why you are existing in the first place. Okay, fine. Bad as bad, you're already Nigerian. But hello, Nigerians are still doing great things, are we not? But it doesn't matter. Like, I think what you should be looking out for is you. Like, there's a chapter in my book and it says, look in the mirror. That's the last chapter. Look in the mirror. It's not Nigeria. It's not that there's no light. It's not that there's no, it is you. So if you want to evolve, the person we have an issue with is nobody, not even your mom, not even your partner that doesn't think straight. It is you. So you need to understand that you are the author and the finisher. No, aside from God, though. I mean, like, I'm not trying to drag that away, Jesus. But you are the author and finisher of your destiny. You determine the altitude. Life is like staircase. Do you want to climb 20 and stop? It's you. it's a matter of choice.
Mindset.
Yeah, it's a matter of choice. And I would also say this, in order for you to evolve, it is very important that you know who you are and what you want from life, right? Some people live life based on how it comes. Like, okay, I just wake up in the morning. I have a business, you run your business, and then, like I said, before you know, 20, 40, 50, you're not doing well. You're not doing
Darren,
well.
you can actually start evolving at 60.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you can, but Chidexi, there's a difference. Don't let's. I know that there is grace for everybody and there is chance for everybody, but it is not the same. It is not the same when you wake up at 30, 40. You still have 20 years before 60. So even at 60, you're good. At 60, you can be good. The good is just good. But from when you realize at 30, you make yourself a priority. To the extent that, like I said something the other day on my Instagram, and I said that a lot of us need to start working in the consciousness of what we carry. The reason why you are seeing yourself the way you see yourself is because you don't know what you carry. And it's not a matter of, we're not in church. Don't worry. I can be talking like a pastor, but we're not in church. I'm talking about the things that are on your inside that can shake generations to come, even in your absence. It is on your inside. So it is for you to do the deep work, to know who you are and set goals. You know when we talk about goals here, people think goals is on the subject of how much I want to make this year. You are also a project. Set goals that at the end of this year, I want to be able to attract this kind of opportunity with ease and not run after it. By the time you develop yourself to be a person of value, certain things come your way. You don't run for it, or you don't run to it rather. So yeah.
Thank you, my darling. Okay. Okay, we have just 2 more questions to go. So I already spoke about this, but I'm going to allow you to talk about it. I spoke about it in one of my podcasts. The question is, how do we evolve in the right way? You know, so many people evolve, but they evolve. Let me say from my own point of view. Some people did not go to school very well, and I'm not trying to say that education qualifies your success, right? Or you can't speak well, or there's something that you need to correct from your own end, right? And instead of you, maybe you make money or somebody gave you money, instead of you to go back to school or do something that will benefit you, you are buying Gucci bag, Chanel, you are buying hair, you're carrying car so that if you land, they will hear bang, da, da, da. All right. So you can have all of those things, and when you open your mouth, you've lost them. You've lost your essence. Like that room. In fact, when people are talking, you feel like, okay, what am I doing here? I want to go. So now I'm asking you, how do we evolve rightly, in the right way?
Okay, so I'll probably just say 2 to 3 things. Number 1 is, you know this thing they say about accountability, that, okay, have an accountability partner. I would say you should be personally accountable. You are accountable to a human being that also has their life to live. So it is okay if that person doesn't pick your call. Don't take offense. You don't own them. Personal accountability means you know that, like I said on my Instagram the other time, that I am running with a prototype in view, right? I see a future Daring. And if I'm waiting for Gifty to call me and say, Daring, how far? Have you applied for that grant? Have you done? If I wait, because she also has her life to live, if I wait, I may just, with time, wither away and my dreams may never come true. So in order for you to actually, live the lives of your dreams, you have to act on it so it doesn't remain a dream. So you need to understand the importance of personal accountability. Number 2 would be friendship. Chidexi knows, and we always say this, a lot of people will tag you as proud when you know what you want. A lot of people will tag you as, who does she think she is? What has she done? What has she achieved? That's their problem. You need to set a standard for yourself. If you don't want to live an anyhow life, and you're intentional that I want to evolve to this particular level, excuse me, you can't do life alone. So it's important who you're surrounded by and the people that you're surrounded by. Do they see possibility in the things that you do? Do they encourage you? Do they push you to do more? Or the people that they say, oh my God, you're so oh my God. And then behind your back, I was sharing something with them at the table, something really shocking. I don't think you even know about it, but I'll tell you. But then, that's how human beings are. People they will see you're doing good, and then before you know, don't surround yourself with people that are just like the vibe. Be stupid vibe. which type of vibe is that? No, don't subscribe to careless friendships. Okay, be intentional. Let me tell you guys, but whatever. You know what you want. You know who you need by your side. So friendship should be very, very important. Okay, I think should I end?
Don't they leave you here, you go preach.
Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. I'm a nutter, by the way, so.
Oh my God.
Right.
Okay, so the last question from my end, please be preparing yours. What are some of the benefits of evolving? I know, but tell us yours.
Benefits of evolving, I would say that you will get to a point in life where one of my fears is living my life, and in the evening, like the later of my life, I'm not fulfilled. God forbid. That's my greatest fear, that I will sit down. You know that already living life alone as an adult, it's not easy. Then you will now, after all the hustle, after everything, all your youthful days, you will not sit down when you don't have that much energy no more, and you can't do as much as you would love to do no more, and you sit down there and you're just like, okay, what was I doing? I feel like one of the benefits of evolving is you will live a life of fulfillment, a life that has meaning. I don't believe that, because of you think you're disadvantaged. You can't be Michelle Obama. You can't be Oprah. You can't be Chidex.
If I want to be Michelle, now tell me, can I?
You can't be that person. I don't believe so. If you can think it, you can achieve it. Okay, and not just think it. Oh, sorry. Not just think it. You're not just thinking it by, dream. Like I said, you act on your dream so it doesn't remain a dream. You have to be consistent and intentional about it, right? So I think that's what I'll say about benefits. You live a life of fulfillment. You would be happy with yourself. And you go just soft.
Okay, I want to add to that question because I see myself, like you said, as a project. Like I said, I've gone through so many phases. And I'm still going through it. Tomorrow you might wake up and maybe next year you might hear that I'm doing live show in another country. In fact, it's inside my plan. Mm-hmm. But the one of the benefits of evolving is the kind of people that naturally attracts to you. Mm-hmm. I mean, none of you will be here if I did not do the work from my end. Mm-hmm. Am I lying? There are some people that will say they are doing a live podcast, go come even if not free. You won't waste your time. So evolving, what I would say to it is, one, it gives you, when the Bible said that your gifts will make room and set a table before kings and, we don't forget Bible, Sha. No. I get that, Abby. So I feel like that's what's been happening to me. I know a lot of people that have said, I want to be part of your next show.
Your positioning. It's how you're positioned.
Yes, because I've evolved.
Yeah.
And so many, and it didn't start today.
Yeah. It didn't also happen because you were laid back and lazy. Like I always give this illustration about a seed. I hope they are getting their questions ready so we can have the next person. About a seed, right? When you put a seed on this type of floor now, it has capacity. That seed can do wonders in the right place. But you put it here. So that's why some of you need to check your circle. Check your intake, social media, whatever. Check it. If you put the seed here, it's going to do nothing. But if you put it in the right place, and put some people put their seed here, they are putting all their energy. My grandma from the village, everybody all my life is just upside down. They're after me. It's because of where you are. You can't even see it. But by the time you put that energy in the right place, so it's because you were properly and you're still properly positioned. That is why you are getting the results you're getting and you're attracting what you're attracting. So it's very important that it's not only by hard work. How are you positioned? Where are you positioned? With whom? By whom? With whom?
For who?
Every
All right.
Very
question.
Important.
You know why I'm not asking some questions, some personal question? I'm leaving it for you. Yeah. Because you have the topic. Mm-hmm. So I want to ask, how do you do it? But she's talking about finding yourself. So we'll go deeply into that. Because you don't just wake up to evolve. Yeah. You must know who you are before you evolve. Mm-hmm. You can't evolve in what you don't know about. So is there any question?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
I want to ask, how do you deal with setbacks?
How do I deal with setbacks?
Yes.
I see setbacks as a stepping stone because, trust me, there's so many things I've done before and I have failed. And the next moment I take that thing up, you think I don't know, I've been doing it for years. You think, like speaking, let me give you an example. I don't think I've even ever shared it. But there was one time I really wanted to speak. I was like, please, it was in school. I was like, please, I want to talk during, what's the name of this event that we have for Hospitality Unit again? I don't forget. Body, Soul, and Spirit. Hey, I wanted to talk during Body, Soul, and Spirit. I was like, oh, please don't. They're like, oh no, that you can't speak, blah, 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 blah. It's only for us. I felt really bad. And you know what, Bolu? A lot of people had told me, you're a wonderful speaker, you speak well, but I was thinking, okay, it's as if they've put small encouragement in my body. And then I went with so much boldness, and I was like, oh, hi. And if you know anybody that went to my school, don't worry, their mouth is very sharp. You said, no, you can't do this. And I said, okay, no problem. But Bolu, do you know what? At the time, after I got shut down, I wrote this one time, I think I've shared it a couple of times, that I will be in my room. People should not think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. But I'll be in my room and I'll take my spray and I'll walk my spray bottle, and I'll use it as a mic. And I'm talking and I'm making so much sense, but I'm talking to my mirror and my shoe and my bag. I'm not talking to anybody. Right? I didn't care. Okay, yes, for some people that they're gonna just sit there and just waste away. I'm making money from speaking today. But the opportunity came, and that was Niger Brand Chick. I love you. That was Niger Brand Chick. And that was, for your first speaking engagement, to speak at a trade fair that big, and everything is shut down. No music is playing, nothing, everybody listening to you. Do you know how many people reached out to me after then? And I killed it. That was my first speaking engagement. So you see setbacks as a stepping stone to success, not that oh my god, okay, I'm disadvantaged, and no. So I think that's how it is.
Okay, so I'm going to add to that question as well. See, don't joke with the power of you, right? Everything in life starts and ends with your mind. There are so many people that if you see them, you are way better than them, and you're wondering why are their life like this, or why is their life like this? It's because in their mind they've won. Anything that you have lost in your mind, there is nothing you want to do about it. You've already lost. Your mind is another level of spirituality. You see how our parents always say, you win everything in the spirit realm before physical. It always happens in your mind. Right? Because your confidence comes out from the way you see yourself. All right? And let me just put it out there. Not be here, I see myself. Oh. I just start here. If you enter my mind and see where I see myself, you're going to be scared for me. I'm scared for myself sometimes. But because I can think about it, I know. Even the Bible said, as far as your eyes can see, if your mind can see it, sometimes people will call you different. Sometimes people will say that you're living in your world of illusion.
You're doing too much.
Let it be. Because those illusions will pay. You know why people will go, like footballers will go they don't just go to play because they want to play. They went there because they want to win. They have celebrated their win in their mind before going. Worst case scenario, they're not going to win. But they want to win. All right?
That place you see yourself in your mind, that's the project I'm talking about. Do you understand? So when I'm talking about project, I'm talking about you as an individual working with so much consciousness, tenacity, thirst for success and growth in your life, right? Making sure that at any point in time that I take up anything for myself, my business, anything that comes from you as a person will be nothing short of excellent. If anything happens and it's a setback, like I told him, it is a stepping stone to success. Okay, so for any project you're talking about, I think the project you were asking about was probably a business. If you don't know something, you have to learn about it. And if you care, okay, you have to care. You have to, like I always talk about business as a baby, like a child, right? You have to have so much love, regardless of the frustration that, I know we have some mothers here, regardless of the frustration that a business would give to you as a child, or the baby will cry in the night, the baby will scream, you can't sleep. You can't take that baby all of a sudden and throw it in the bin. You won't do that because there's a place you see that child. So for the project, if you love it so much, go after knowledge. go and read, go for relevant courses, things that would help you, be advantaged in that niche. And yeah, you're good to go. But I answered it 2 ways. So personally and also for business. So did I answer your question?
Very well.
All right, thank you.
Just, are we done with questions?
I think yes, we are.
Okay.
No, any other hands up there, please?